We were just kids, with our hopes, with our dreams, with our faults.
YESfest stands for Youth Eco Summits with a Festival Vibe.
We specifically chose 8 to 10-year-olds because there's something about that age that's very magical when you're looking for your sense of identity, your sense of connection to others, and maybe your sense of purpose as well. And we're introducing this connection to nature, this connection to each other, and this connection perhaps to a higher purpose before other things slip into the lives that take over. We're very keen at YESfest to make sure that we're working alongside our young people. That's why we have YESfest ambassadors. Young people that speak for themselves, not in adult terms and not for adults, but for themselves. So they're running things with us, and eventually they'll run things instead of us. So it's really important and very special that we've got Lacey and Alexa with us today in New York as our ambassadors, representing not just the UK, but the whole YESfest community around the world, coming in person to New York.
We learn to persevere. We learn to persevere. We were just kids, with our hopes, with our dreams, with our faults. We were just boys, runaway love in a ghost town of hearts. Welcome to my story.
I think right now society's normalised things which perhaps shouldn't be normalised. Green addiction, poor mental health, disconnection to nature. Many kids just literally aren't getting out into nature itself and connecting with each other enough.
I think just being out, it helps you. You don't have to just be sat inside all day on your electronic doing nothing.
So at our school we are deeply rooted in the sense that we need to take action for our climate, we need to take action for our planet, and lots of the learning that we do in our school is around that anyway. So when the opportunity to be involved in YESfest came up, it felt so aligned to our philosophy.
We're trying to inspire other people, children, to put a little effort in to just save the planet. Because if we all butt in, it can make a really big difference. We can pick that up and put it in the bin. No, we need to put that in the bin. We need to put that in the bin. YESfest helped me fall in love with nature because it helped me realise how important it is.
We're all coming together just for one purpose, and that's to make life better for everyone.
We're using engagement, enjoyment, fun, and it works. So we've been running YESfest for the past 3 years just in the UK, and then we were approached by Michael Casciarelli in La Scuola d'Italia, the Italian School of New York, who offered us to partner with him and run it as our first international event in Central Park, New York.
When I arrived here, I noticed how important the lack of nature was and how impacting that was. So I started thinking, well, we should do something here at La Scuola, because we've got all the students without noticing maybe, but they are impacted by the lack of green and nature.
One of the things I do love about YESfest is that you are bringing different groups together that normally wouldn't come together. And the importance of that is to realize that we are not living in a bubble.
And what I really love about YESfest and the opportunities it brings is that our children are interacting with people that they wouldn't normally come across in their everyday lives. So just embracing the learning from somebody who's not like them.
It's different to have a friend all over the world, because meeting other people in different countries could be better for you.
New York is quite a wonderful place for that multiculturalism, but of course it's still a small place compared to the world, so we need connections from Indonesia and from the UK and from other places like what YESfest is doing.
We can see things that are happening in other places, but we can't really feel them. We can't really understand them because we're disconnected. So they're just being kids together, and they're realizing that they're all in the same boat. We need that.
So at YESfest there's a really crucial element that we treat our children as colleagues. And And so even when the children are meeting each other as equals, actually what's really beautiful is that the adults start to fade into the background and the children really lead it and take on that ownership.
It's not like where we don't get told to do things. We can just go and like sit on the grass and speak to someone, and it can make you have a new friend. So it helped me to make new friends. So we call the things that we do at YESfest, they're called YESquests. So like where you can say, I'm going to walk to school for a week, or I'm going to litter pick for a month, something like that. And then if you do it, you don't get a prize, but it's like where you're proud of yourself for doing what you said, what you want to do.
Usually to help the environment, I usually pick up trash from the ground.
It's like really simple, like you can just do easy things like walking to school.
And you have to remember not to waste any water.
Nature is very important because it connects us with fresh air, fresh grass, nothing artificial. Everything is so pretty.
YESfest is not only like in the UK, it's a global movement, and you can travel all around the world. If you can't always travel, so that's why we do global gatherings.
These are ordinary kids from a really small place in the northwest of England, and just taking on such a phenomenal leadership role, really, with the confidence and the grace that they brought to it too.
We've run global gatherings for the last 3 years. Every time we have an in-person event, from Kenya, from Macedonia, from Mexico, from India, all over the world, because it's a global issue. It's the idea of young people, wherever they are, acting locally, but connecting globally. Every child that comes to YESfest gets some kind of really profound experience.
I think other kids should get involved in YESfest, because if you think about it, it's like you're doing work and then you're having fun. So it's not always just doing YESfest for all them days. You're having fun, then doing YESfest, and then having more fun.
And what we see, having been involved right from the very beginning, is this kind of exponential growth in our children of all sorts of things: well-being, confidence, knowledge, taking control of their own agencies to do different things. It's been a really fantastic opportunity and experience for the children that have been involved.
I think what's incredible as well is lots of our children who experience YESfest are doing things that they wouldn't normally experience in their everyday lives, and it's been amazing just to see the children's confidence grow, and just some of the things that they've experienced, the things that we would never in our wildest dreams have believed that was possible for a small school like ours in Barrowford. So we're really lucky that we're a part of YESfest.
It's changed like image of the world. I didn't see the world as how precious it actually is. Now I know that we all need to really look after it.
I think connection to ourselves, to our communities, and to our bit of the planet. If we did nothing else, that could be really profound.